Hey, how's it going? Before I get started, you may have noticed something is different about me. That's right. I got a new shirt. Thank you for being so attentive. I had an awesome member of the wolf pack, and I love that I'm just putting people in the wolf pack, whether they like it or not at this point. I had an awesome member of the wolf pack approach me for some possible art for my channel. And so the kind and talented Solanacia drew this up for me. And frankly, I like it a lot. I'm not certain that I'm going to make a full switch. I may still use my old images, but I'd love to hear what you guys think. Do you like the new look or do you prefer the old one? Ultimately, it's your eyes being most greatly affected. But either way, please leave some love for the gracious Solanacia in the comments below, and feel free to check out his channel where he shares some art, he makes some cartoons, and he does some social commentary. He also created another piece that I'm going to be using in my next video, which I'm currently working on, which I hope you guys will enjoy. Anywho, moving on to the point of this video, I've decided to cut into the production of my other video because a strange opportunity has presented itself. I've been thinking about making a video on a certain topic that I really didn't feel stood alone very well, and this week in the news, something happened that parallels that topic. So I figure I could take two topics that don't stand alone very well and go ahead and squish them together, and now I'm speaking in circles and you have no clue what I mean, so I'm just going to get into it. I love American football. I always have. I understand that a lot of the people who go online to watch these kinds of videos probably don't care about football. And so this will rarely ever be a topic on my channel. But sometimes events take place that cross over into what we discuss, and so I'll gladly jump on those opportunities because, well, I love football. What I don't love is people disrespecting the United States of America. This week, Colin Kaepernick, last season's backup quarterback on the San Francisco 49ers, decided to remain seated during the national anthem in the opening ceremonies of their third preseason football game. When asked about his decision, he had this to say: "I am not going to stand up to show pride in a flag for a country that oppresses black people and people of color. To me, this is bigger than football. And it would be selfish on my part to look the other way. There are bodies in the street and people getting paid leave and getting away with murder." His head coach was asked about it and responded, "We recognize his right to do that. It's not our right to tell him not to do something. That's his right as a citizen." The 49ers released a similar statement, and so did the NFL. For starters, the follow-up statements are bullshit. The NFL and teams in the NFL punish players for things that are their rights as citizens all the time. A guy doesn't wear a suit into the stadium? Fined. A guy doesn't feel like going out and speaking to the press after a game? Fined. The NFL has a whole long personal conduct policy that lists off countless issues that may have nothing to do with the NFL at all, that gives them free rein to punish these guys for things that are their rights as citizens. Conduct that undermines or puts at risk the integrity and reputation of the NFL, NFL clubs, or NFL players. That's a statement directly out of their personal conduct policy. It couldn't be vaguer, but strangely enough gives them grounds to punish Colin Kaepernick, because this definitely puts at risk their integrity and reputation. Colin Kaepernick's statement is as inflammatory as it gets. He's speaking out against the men and women who protect us. He's making claims of oppression of an entire group of people based on skin color, which couldn't be more racist when he himself, being black, couldn't be less oppressed. Along with the hundreds of other black millionaires who he works alongside in the NFL, or the NBA, or any professional sport. The hypocrisy is disgusting. But, and this is a big but, companies have the right to punish their employees or refrain from said punishments for whatever reasons they want. That's their right. And this is the point that I want to make in this video. I'm taking every opportunity I can to try and let people see what I'm seeing. I hated Colin Kaepernick long before this situation. He's a bitch, and I don't use that term lightly. Frankly, I believe that anyone who won't stand for our national anthem, anyone who burns our flag, should be forced to leave our country. If you don't appreciate the freedom, you shouldn't be allowed to enjoy it. And while I support the free market, and I sincerely hope that the 49ers fans make the 49ers franchise pay for the decision to support this guy by staying home and by no longer giving them their money, there is a bigger reality that we have to face. The NFL is one of the largest entities in our country. No sport is more watched, and even they are not immune to what is happening in this world. I said it in like 3 videos now. There are people out there saying that we are winning this battle against social justice. This situation is proof that we are not. 10 years ago, this dude would have been fined and forced to issue an apology. Today, he has the full support of the league. We're losing, and we're losing badly. But that's only the first reason I wanted to make this video. As I was saying before, I've had this idea in my mind, but I wasn't sure about making a video and following through on it. Then, dummy football player gave me the in, and so here we are. I don't know if this idea will succeed at all on any level. For all I know, you could all hate football, and this could be the worst idea ever. But I'm going to go for it and maybe start something that could become an annual thing. I want to start a fantasy football league. Now, wait, don't roll your eyes and click away so quickly, all right? Hear my entire pitch first. Depending on how many people would be willing to join, I want to start a 10 to 12 team league of teams that are all themed around the topics of social justice and feminism and/or anti those subjects. One example of a team name could be like the Maryland Trigglypuffs, right? Because wasn't Trigglypuff from the University of Maryland, I think, or something like that? Whatever. You get my point. And then each week, I'd make a little video, sort of ESPN style, talking about the matchups, and then making perhaps semi-funny jokes or comments about the matchups and the teams going against each other and who wins and who loses. On ESPN's fantasy site, you have these little smack talk boards, and I would incorporate the trash talk between the teams. So I would really be involving the people who join the league in the videos, right? They can add to the storylines, so to speak. I'm really not sure how to explain it better than I have. So I just think it would be kind of fun. So if you're interested in joining this league, send me an email at equalistwolf@gmail.com. In the email, include your idea for your team name. Actually, probably a few ideas in case other people come up with the same idea, because I feel like it's a relatively limited pool of funny or, poignant ideas it could be. And then if I get more than 12 emails, the best of the best will get in. Of course, I'm imagining that I won't get any emails, in which case there will be no league and this idea will have been voted down by all of you. So capitalism can be a bitch sometimes, but I'll accept it. And even if you know nothing about football, but think it's a good idea or a bad idea, please let me know in the comments below. I love to hear your guys' ideas and your advice. And I just, I care. So that's it, right? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button if you ever cared about me at all. Yeah, you. Love you. Holla at you later.